Welcome, Divine One, to your full moon tarot and oracle card reading. In honor of the full moon in Leo that's taking place on the 5th of February 2023, I'm going to be pulling cards for all 12 zodiac signs. The purpose of this reading is to bring you the most healing and guidance at this time. Full moons are a powerful time of healing and purging in our lives. It's also a time where we close out cycles, reach culmination points in our lives, and go through deep healing on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. This full moon that's taking place on the 5th of February is in the sign of Leo. Leo is the ruler of the 5th house, which primarily deals with parent-child relationships, romantic partnerships, entrepreneurial endeavors, creative endeavors, communication. And being that Leo is ruled by the sun, this will also deal with the ego, our persona, the way that we show up in the world and the way that we express ourselves. Leo is all about expression. So in this reading, I'm going to look at what is being healed for you at this time and how you can prepare for the full moon in Leo. Full moons are a great time to journal, to script, to do ritual, prayer, candle work, anything that you do, your meditation practice. It's also just a time to really be with yourself and heal, release, and process information, to also tap into gratitude and celebrate yourself for how far you've come along on your journey. These tarot and oracle card readings are going to be for your sun sign, your moon sign, as well as your rising sign. So you'll have 3 placements to choose from in the comment section, as well as the description box below. Whenever you're coming across this reading will resonate with you. I'm setting the intention for these healing messages to be timeless. However, if you're coming across them before the full moon in Leo, then this is great because you're being given an opportunity to use the guidance provided in this reading as a starting point moving through this full moon in Leo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Welcome, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to your reading. This tarot and oracle card reading is for the full moon in Leo. Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into it. Happy birthday. Happy solar return to all of you who are having birthdays during this Aquarius season. May all your goals and dreams manifest in the year ahead. Wishing you nothing but love, abundance, health, and wealth. All right. And so it is. So Aquarius, let's see what this full moon is clearing out for you. And then we're also going to see what's being healed. And we're going to see what's coming in as a result. Okay. So Page of Wands here, see, like there were delays. It's in reverse. There were some delays with you getting started, taking action forward, moving towards something that you wanted to create. Because this is the 5th house, I'm assuming it could be with a business, a job, a new career path, okay? Jupiter energy, yeah, this is something financial. This was some sort of expansion, maybe freeing yourself financially. You've been wanting to have more time freedom, maybe work less hours, maybe have more than one income stream, but yet somehow certain things have felt delayed in your life. If you are already doing these things, maybe you haven't really gotten to the point where you wanted to with the revenue or the gains, okay, things like that. Some of you maybe been wanting to travel, that's been delayed, okay? So all these little delays and blocks have been caused by, there's a reason for it, right? So I feel like this is more so something that you were pursuing and you decided to walk away from because you have the 10 of Swords. So I feel like you would have already walked away from this, or you're in the process of kind of just letting it go and moving towards something new. Now you could be dealing with a Sag, or you might have Sag in your chart, Aquarius. There's also Aries and Leo energy. Okay, the Sun card, number 13 with 10 of Swords. Someone could have Cancer in their chart or Leo in their chart. Either way, what I'm seeing is that there is an energy of kind of being completely done with the situation, you know, feeling like you've had like swords put into your back. I don't know, this could be with family, this could be with a situation, a living situation. There's something though, I can't quite pinpoint it. It's very weird. And you know, I don't know why I'm getting this vague energy with you. You're the first reading so far that I can't quite pinpoint it. I feel like it's because it's almost like it's irrelevant at this point is what I'm feeling. Like it's whatever this is, it's something that's already behind you, or it's like leaving you. And what really matters is how you're moving forward. But at the same time, I like having context. So I'm just going to pull one more card. Yeah, 4 of Swords, whatever this was, It brought you some exhaustion, Aquarius. It was very mentally draining, took up your energy, and you may have found yourself like in January, for example, like going within, resting, healing, licking your wounds, which seemed to be like an overall theme for many signs, just because Mars retrograde and the Mercury retrograde kind of, they made sure that they graced us with their presence. But all of that is for our highest path and our highest good. So any challenges, any delays, that's all meant to serve us, right? Anyhow, so those challenges, yeah, number 23, fire energy could have done a number on you on some level here, mentally, emotionally, even physically for someone. That's unfortunate, but you're done, right? You're done. You're moving away. Could have been a relationship just because of the fifth house energy that's showing up. You could have felt like this person or relationship or situation, if it's like an employer, for example. I don't think that's what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is love. Okay. Or relation, or it could even be a parent, or, you could have felt blocked. You could have felt like someone was really trying to dim your light, or trying to, like, a party pooper, someone who was like constantly laughing at your dreams or making you doubt or question or not motivating you, like someone who just was kind of a block, an energetic roadblock, in some way. In the present moment, you have the Lovers. Interesting. I feel, yeah. And so 10 of Swords means that to me that you removed yourself from a situation mentally and emotionally, could have even relocated, right? Cancer energy, fourth house, could have moved to a new place in the recent past for some of you, but otherwise you're showing up as the Lovers in the present moment. Six of Swords. Yeah. You've sailed to calmer waters. You could be dating someone new, or you could be putting yourself out there again, or looking for, new love or whatever. I feel like this full moon is going to be a great time for you to heal by socializing. The Lovers doesn't just have to mean that you're sleeping around with people. Okay. The Lovers is also like socialization and just being open. Okay. Yeah. Mercury with the Six of Swords and the number 16. A lot of you could have relocated. A lot of you could have, if you haven't relocated, you just definitely mentally, you're so far gone from that situation. You've like removed yourself. Maybe you're escaping, maybe in Leo season, you're escaping into the arms of another person. Maybe this is kind of like a love reading. So watch your other signs if you're not resonating. But this is you just moving on to like calmer waters, a new land, exploring something new. And I see you doing that. Okay, Aries energy. Someone has Aries. There's also Virgo and Gemini energy. You could be dealing with someone like this. And then Virgo energy came out again. So there's definitely healing here. And I hate to sound like, oh, you're healing in the arms of someone else. But it's not like that, guys. It's not like, oh, getting under someone to get over the other one. That's like very ego and dark. This is like saying like, what's wrong with having someone else make you see the beauty within yourself? Someone else mirror and treat you how you deserve. Because this isn't someone who's mistreating you, right? This is obviously something that's making you feel good. Three of Wands. Yeah. This is this, I heard escapade. An escapade, you could feel like you can escape with someone, or you're meeting someone fine around the full moon, or you're currently talking to someone. It's you also just wanting to socialize, kind of escape from the past, the drama, the problems, and like really experience something new with this person, or with friends, or by yourself, because you have the Lovers with Aries energy. So as much as that other person may have Aries in their chart, or you might have Aries in your chart, it's also kind of indicating, Aquarius, that you could just really be loving yourself. Loving yourself, enjoying yourself, and being open to receiving new love. This full moon could be really causing you to heal, for those of you who aren't dating, and for those of you who don't really want to actively meet people, let alone give yourself to anyone. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be a hookup. It doesn't have to be someone else. This could literally be all about you energy for some of you. So you'll know what's going on, okay, in your life. But what's beautiful is like adventure. Okay, so during this next 2-week period, like, try to like have fun, be adventurous and social, and like be open, because there is healing that's going to come in through that, regardless if it's just verbal socializing or friendships or whatever. Really needing to just move away from something from the past, because what's coming in for you as a result is the 10 of Pentacles. Stability, happiness, joy, long-term success, being able to focus on your money, your bag, your goals, your dreams. So I like this for you a lot. 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God. 10 and 9. So for some of you, you might find yourself investing money soon. You might find yourself building that business, or if you have a business, your business could be bringing in the funds, the gains, the profit, the gains that you've been wanting it to. For those of you who are like focusing on your jobs and your careers, then this is also very beneficial, because it's like now you're able to maybe invest or create or build something long lasting, or maybe even go on a vacation. It's like living in abundance, basically. Now, obviously, you don't want to like live above your means. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this isn't really indicating that. This isn't like overspending. This is like spending on quality things, quality experiences, quality experiences and quality items. For some of you, you could be, if you are in a relationship and you have kids, you could be thinking about purchasing a home, buying a home, moving to a new place, you know, in the near future. And so I would just advise you to heal from whatever the situation is, this lack, limitation, issues at a job, whatever from the past. This full moon is really highlighting this. You know, the full moon wants you to turn over a new leaf, get your mind off of things. You know, it's almost like distract yourself a little bit. Because very soon, wow, the Empress. Do you want kids? Do you have kids? Do you want kids? What's going on? Because this is all very abundant. A lot of you are planning for the future. You want legacy. You want generational wealth. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Guys, I want to just make this clear. This 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles doesn't mean that it's happening tomorrow. For some of you, you're already experiencing this. Others of you are about to. And others of you are birthing this into your life. This means that this is the focus moving forward, right? You're creating this. You're very fertile. So know that you're meant for this. You're destined for this. The timing is different for all of us, okay? And then at the bottom here of the spread, you have the death and rebirth. So it's important for you to keep in mind that everything that's been playing out in your life over the last year and then moving forward in the next year to come is part of a death and rebirth process. Right now, you're in the middle of it and you're at the turning point, like the tipping point, where things are really shifting. So give yourself some time, okay, to really see the fruits of your labor come in. Know that once you make up your mind, you've made up your mind, stick to what you've made up, right? You've made up your mind, stick to that moving forward and continue focusing on what it is that you want. And don't forget to enjoy yourself in the meantime, okay? Especially in the short term. Scorpio, wow. Double confirmation, death and rebirth, right? You have the Scorpio energy and the death and rebirth. So yeah, deep spiritual awakening for some of you. Finding yourselves through darkness and pain, you know, finding who you truly are and really getting to know your power and connection to God and source and the universe and everything. For many of you, it's like a spiritual journey. Others of you, it could be more so in the material realm. There could also be something about an inheritance that wants to come in for some of you at some point. Money, funding from the legal system for some of you, okay? From the financial institutions, but that's up to you if that's what you want. Yeah, Pluto number 22. Some of you are focusing on wanting to build that home, that family, purchasing a home, buying a home, something for the long haul, something that's gonna appreciate and value eventually. It's something that, you know, where I say that, if you, those of you who get what I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, right now it's not the best time, but if you wait a little bit, I think it'd be great. Okay, this is not financial advice. Okay, this is not financial advice. So anyway. But yeah, it's just beautiful because with whatever new opportunities are coming in for you and whatever is being activated through this full moon, it's going to allow you to create the prosperity and the financial success that you want. Okay, Mars. So you have Mars, Pluto, you have Scorpio twice. Like this is all about a rebirth. Like I feel like I'm not explaining it properly. Like I just want to like really stress the fact, Aquarius, that like whatever this is, there's no going back. Like there is no going back is what I'm hearing to the past. Like it's finally time for you to move on from that situation. I feel like for many of you, this thing is a long standing thing. Like this wasn't just January. It wasn't just the Mars retrograde. Like this is a whole thing that played out in the last 3 years. I don't know. Like it seems like you're finally moving away from something towards something better. You could be dating someone new. Okay, when I say new, maybe you met them 3 months ago, right? A month ago. Maybe you're about to meet them. I just feel like you and this person are going to build legacy together. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you guys will be able to have a family. Oh my God. Leo energy number 5. I'm not making this shit up. Like literally children, right? Have kids, parent, child, if you don't already have them. Success in business and whatever it is you do. Like whatever this is, right? That you're birthing, your dreams, your goals. You have what it takes. The Empress is all the queens, right? Combined. You've mastered, or you're mastering because this is the future, by the way, right? So you're mastering all the elements, right? The air, fire, water, and earth, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the practical side, the physical side of life and your day-to-day and living very balanced. So I just see you being someone who's like very intentional, and anything that's distracting you, anything that's going to bring you less than fruitful abundance in your life is not welcome into your life, because the Empress does not really allow those type of things, right? She is very high value. She knows her worth, and that comes from everything that you've experienced in the past. So that's why we should always be grateful. So this full moon I'm picking up for you is a great time to do gratitude ritual, to do release ritual, releasing work, gratitude work, healing yourself, and really honoring the past and letting all those people and the painful stuff and all the people that hurt you go, and giving thanks, being like, thank you for doing that, because I'm going places, I'm destined for greatness. I know that I'm meant for more. But also, it's not even about the future, it's about your present, right? Feeling all these things based on where you are now, not where you're gonna be, where you are now. Because if you're basing your worth on where you're gonna be or you think you wanna be, it's almost like ego. But if you base it on who you are now, it'll always be real. Like, it'll always be authentic. So, oh my God, I love this. Okay, so number 30. Okay, hollowed heart, veneration, sensuality, gentleness, and nakedness. I feel like this is very much you opening up to yourself, loving yourself. Literally, it's like sacred sexuality for some of you. It's like, I don't know, it's experiencing yourself in a whole new way where you can like touch yourself, love yourself, appreciate every part of you inside and out. And you're being asked to be really gentle with yourself at this time, and to maybe be like sensual. So buy yourself fresh flowers, put on essential oils, like put on some nice music, set the mood. Even if it's just you by yourself at home after a long day, it's like, this is the vibe. And I feel like this is for me, like, this is goals, like that's something I know that I want and should be doing. But sometimes it's just like, I used to do it a lot more. Like, I actually was like living that way, but lately it's just, there's a lot going on. So I think like, I just see this full moon, like being really inspirational for you to like, try to like do that. If that's something that you want, obviously, or whatever's going to make you feel like feminine and beautiful. And for my masculines, like same thing, making you feel like sexy and confident and like in touch with your feminine side, But anyway, so gnomes, you have the gnome card, number 5, humanity, friendship, hard work, and little visions. I love this. So like, yeah, this card is reminding you that, wanting you to look at all the work you've done, the little things, the little goals, the little milestones, all the things that you have accomplished, and to really be proud of yourself, right? Number 5, pride. To be proud of yourself for how far you have come, and to realize that your hard work is paying off and that you have set the foundation for yourself that is required for the life that it is that you want moving forward. And for a lot of you, there is friendship around you. I would lean into that. If you have genuine friends, if you have people that you truly feel are rooting for you, cherish those relationships, right? That's your pack. That's your tribe. Like, that is your group, okay? Your soul group. And yeah, okay, you have witches' wounds, remedy, magical medicine, sacred heart, another day, 36. Yeah, this is alchemy. Okay, a lot of you are going to be turning your pain into greatness. You're going to be doing ritual work. You're going to be healing. You're going to be releasing. You're going to be calling in what you deserve. Don't go into the darkness. I mean, you do you, but you don't. I always say, like, if you operate from darkness, it'll always come back. Okay, when you operate from light, it's also going to come back, but it's going to come back with light. Okay, so it's karma, basically, right? You get what you put out. So always put out positivity and good things. And if you are doing kind of like spiritual practice and you have one, I would just advise that you really focus on you instead of someone else. Okay, let's put it like that. And sacred heart, magical medicine, remedy. This is healing your heart. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing at this time through this full moon. So take advantage. Okay, singing is going to be beneficial. Commanding out into the universe and commanding your spirit to activate you, to align you with your highest path, to shift onto your highest timeline. Like, you have this ability to use your throat chakra and your voice to create. And I know a lot of you know this, but incantation, a lot of you are going to be doing some sort of work, right? Some sort of spiritual work practice that is going to manifest what it is that you want. Okay, so beautiful. Let's go ahead and do angel message. Angel message for the Aquarians. What do they most need to hear? Forgiveness and understanding. Yeah, it is so important for you to forgive yourself, Aquarius, and for you to forgive the other parties involved, right? You gain nothing by harboring negative feelings and resentment and living in the pain and replaying it over and over. This is your opportunity to free yourself. This is your opportunity to truly let go and realize that you deserve better, okay, than that situation, than harboring that. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being fully healed overnight. It's about being compassionate with yourself and with the other parties involved, and zooming out of the he said, she said, or the he did, she did, or whatever, and going into a higher vantage point and being able to be like, you know what? We're all spiritual beings, whether they're dark or light or whatever. They're facing their shadow, let me have compassion for them. That's going to free you from the karma, like literally, right? Because you're showing up as like, you're embodying Christ, and you're embodying like Christ-like, Christedness, Christ-like consciousness, right? Unity consciousness, higher vantage point, truly embodying, you know, love. And that will always set us free, okay? Say no. And I know, guys, like for some of you, if that's a foreign concept and you're new to that type of healing and shadow work, I would just say, just try it, you know, just go for it, try it. It's the whole experience. Because if, I'll give you an example, like for some people, like some people will drink and party and medicate and do things to numb the pain and it never goes away. For example, I've done therapy. I did therapy for years in the past. I started when I was really young. And therapy was great because it gives you an outlet to vent. And if you have a good therapist, they're going to help you like analyze yourself and really see things from a different vantage point and all of that. But when it comes to forgiveness and when it comes to truly moving past something and moving on, no, I don't feel like any therapist can help you do that. I feel like that is a spiritual thing that only you can do as an individual. So like someone can tell you how to do it and talk about it. I certainly can't help you heal, like do it for you, right? No one can do it for you. And so that's where it's like up to us. And I feel like full moons are so good for that. They're just so like powerful because it's the feminine energy. It's like cry if you need to cry, you know, it's like, that's what it's about. It's about releasing, purging, you know, it's not about feeling like you have to be rock solid and you have to be like good. And if you cry, you're weak. No. That's the opposite. That's like distorted masculine energy, right? So anyway, I went into a little tangent, but let's do one more. Okay, my favorite card of this deck, Mother, Father, God. I love this. Yeah, just remember who you are, you know? Remember who we all are. Remember what it's all truly about at the end of the day and in the grand scheme of things. And your connection to God's source and the divine is what's going to pull you out and pull you through no matter what, in any situation, right? Sometimes it's easier said than done, but it's practice. Like everything is just practice and repetition, right? And then it becomes second nature and it becomes a belief. It becomes a lifestyle. You know, spirituality is a lifestyle. It's a skill set too. It's supposed to be, you know, it's not something we're always taught. You know, some people are, some people aren't. We learn it for ourselves as we grow, you know, as we get older. But some of us have ancient wisdom and knowledge from past lives. It's in our blood, you know. Everyone's like, comes to spirituality in different ways, and no one's spirituality is like better than anyone else's, but you know. Okay, but you know, I'm done. What I mean to say is like, I just feel like the end goal with like true like liberation and healing can be reached in so many ways, and like at the end of the day it's all the same, like as long as the end goal is that of love. Okay, love and unity and light. So let's go ahead and end the reading. That was a lot to unpack, but obviously the Aquarius family needed to hear it. So let's go ahead and do a star family message before we, as we wrap up the reading. By the way, I'm so curious what card has been sitting here. This is my my training deck. 3 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, now you're like done with that. Adios. Yeah, deep cellular healing. A lot of you are really healing. Okay. Oh my God. Yes. Arcturus energy. I'm an Arcturian star seed. So if anyone else is, let me know. But physical and emotional healing. Okay. So your star family, they want you to be kind with yourself at this time, right? You're going through deep cellular and emotional healing on all levels, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So things will come up and that is a-okay, you know? Like, I know I'm over here being like, trying to be like loving and sweet and stuff like that. And it's not to say that like when you go through those things that you have to be like love and light in the moment. Okay, I just want to make that so clear, because like shadow work and healing, sometimes like it's okay to go into the pain. It's okay to feel it for a moment, right? You just don't want to stay stuck in it. So I just want to also like make that clear, because anyway, all paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, super, super key for you during this time period, next 2 weeks, to go within. All paths lead to home. All paths lead to home is so beautiful, because it's letting you know and it's reassuring you that you cannot make a wrong move when it comes to your journey, when it comes to healing, when it comes to moving forward, you know? Oh my God, I love this. Like, trust that you're doing great at the healing work. Like, don't put pressure on yourself. Like, you're doing great, Aquarius, you know? I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional now. I'm sorry. It's just because I know a lot of Aquarian women. I have Aquarian women in my life, and I know a lot of Aquarius are like so good at like being strong, you know, on the outside and like putting away a lot of the stuff, you know. And like I also kind of know what that's like. So because I have a lot of air in me, and we tend to do that as air signs. So, you know, it's so freeing when you can lighten your load. And like I just wanted to do these messages for the signs because I'm like, I was feeling some heaviness in the collective, and I'm like, I just need to do these like healing oracle readings and tarot readings because I feel like people need it. So if you're one of those people, please give the video a thumbs up, smash the like button. Thank you so much for your support and love on the channel. Thank you for showing me that the reading resonated with you. Also, if you want to write a comment, I would actually appreciate that as well. Like as far as feedback or anything, just because not many people comment, you know, and that's fine. But I just feel like this reading was really special. And yeah, I feel like I heard this one is for the books. And I'm really grateful and honored to be doing this because it's moments like these where I feel like fulfilled doing the reading. You know, there's times where I'm like, well, what am I saying? And there's times where I'm like, wow, like this shit was like for someone, you know? No, I'm kidding. They're all for someone. It's just different. Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and do a self-care card for you. And that's going to conclude the reading. So what does Aquarius, what can Aquarius do at this time to heal, to support them on their self-care and self-love journey? What do you recommend, Spirit? What do you recommend, God Source? Thank you to the divine. Energy work. Okay, energy work. Interesting. So meditation, working on your chakras, moving energy through your body, working with the silver ray, okay, with your... Whoa, I'm sorry. Getting clear of blocks, okay, clearing out blocks. Working with the crystal light, okay, crystalline light. There's so many things. I'm sorry, I'm now like feeling like, whoa. Yeah. Okay. So basically what I heard was whatever energy work means for you, or if you don't know what that is, then look it up. And then whatever you find, I think that's what's meant for you. Because there's so many different things when it comes to energy work, like Reiki and all that, but there's like even deeper things that I could share, but I feel like some of you might not know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, so it is what it is. So okay, what else? Okay, connect with your ancestors. Okay, this is beautiful. It's interesting too because you have witches' wounds. So I feel like a lot of you carry a lot of ancestral trauma, right? You also have cellular memory, deep cellular memory on both a physical and emotional level. And, you know, trauma is stored on a cellular level. So I feel like connecting with your ancestors, calling upon them and communing with them, you know, in whatever way you can, like giving gratitude or, you know, letting them know that they're not alone, you know, going back in time and letting them know as an angel for them, like, I got you, you know, like I'm healing you and us. I'm healing all of us. And that's the type of work that's like so powerful and transformative. And I feel like for the Aquarians, they're being called to do this. Okay. I did a lot of that work when I was in my early 20s. And I know my ancestors are proud of me. And I know I don't really connect with that anymore just because I feel like I'm beyond that. Like in terms of like my consciousness, I just feel like I don't exist in the third dimension as much. But I always kind of like keep them in the back of my head. And like, it's not something I like don't think is real. Obviously, like it is something that's real. And it's something that like I honor. It's just that I feel like I've done enough of the freeing of myself from the bloodline. Okay, let's just put it like that. Anyway, guys, so meditate. Okay, meditation at this time is so key for you. It's going to be so beneficial. Love that, right? Activating your chakras, connecting your crown chakra to source, God source, the higher realms, and then anchoring your earth star chakra to Gaia, to the earth. Okay, anchoring in, oh my God, I love it. Yes, anchoring in higher frequencies, higher vibrations, because a lot of you are light workers and starseeds. A lot of you have higher DNA, you know, your higher templates are activated, your higher stranded beings. And so just your presence alone, your existence in this lifetime on this earth, in this Maya, okay, is, to not say the other word, is that alone is a stabilizer for the higher energies and the ascension journey. Like, we are like human crystals who are generating at all times. And that's why it's so important for us to work on ourselves and meditate and stuff like that, which, you know, because it's going to help stabilize the collective as well and all that jazz, and we're all connected and blah, blah, blah. So watch a movie, okay? Watch a movie. Aquarius is going to be a lot of fun. That's something that I've been meaning to do. I feel like for me, I'm already feeling the full moon Leo energy. And so something I keep hearing my higher self and like my guides tell me is go watch a movie. Because I'm not a big movie buff or anything like that. But this full moon in Leo is also about having fun, right? Leo energy. It's fun, creativity. And remember, you have a lot of that energy. You have 3 of Wands, the Lovers, okay, during this full moon. And the 6 of Swords, moving away, putting an end to this mental stuff, okay? So I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for subscribing and joining the Divine Fam. And stay tuned for more readings. All the best to you, Aquarius.